Being an ugly woman will get you killed in this society.
That's a little bit dramatic.
Nothing to see here.
And it just literally makes me so sad. And I saw that there's this lady who died because she was not seen as attractive to other men. She was literally drowning in a pool, and like 10 different men walked past her, not doing anything.
I don't need no man.
I'm sure we all know bears are stronger than the misogynistic male and swim faster than Michael Phelps. We also know that modern women feel more comfortable around the brave, well-mannered wild bear. These men made a logical decision that their presence would make this drowning woman feel uncomfortable, for they have learned that feelings are more important than logic or facts. The finger of accountability should be pointed at the bear for abandoning his post, for the bear has forsaken you. These men, just like you, waited in vain for the bear to emerge in glory and save her from her certain demise. Blame the water, blame the bear, but don't blame the man for following instructions.
She was literally struggling, and this man walked past her like she wasn't quite literally dying before his eyes. And like none of them cared just because they didn't find her attractive.
Translation. It's so hard for ugly women to take advantage of men. How can good quality ugly women gain attention and steal money from unsuspecting men if these men do not want to have sex with them?
Do it.
Amber.
Type shit. I like your aestheticness.
Thank you.
Why should attractive women be able to steal all the money and attention from men? How can we program men to waste as much time, attention, and money on women that are ugly? Well, I mean, physically challenged.
So it just really shows you how like look driven this society is. And this is reason why like cosmetic procedure, makeup, hair are the things most spent by women. Like men don't really have to do anything to be valued. They could just roll out of bed and people just give them respect. But if you are a woman, you have to do this, that, and the third to get the same exact opportunities.
Now, we all know men could be fat, broke, short, unattractive, incapable, incompetent, unconfident, and society will treat them as equals.
Stop the cap.
Let me say this. The next time you ready yourself to cry on your woman's shoulder and pillow talk to her about your feelings, remember that 99% of modern women are incapable of empathy. They can only see situations and events through the eye of a victim.
Like, it comes to this one question I've always had. Why do men treat girls they don't find attractive like crap? Like,
Because a lot of men don't see women as people. If you're appeasing to them, you are a sexual object to own. If you're not appeasing to them, then at best, you are completely invisible. At worst, you are something disgusting that they want to put down.
She is continuously asking herself, how was I or how could I have been oppressed?
I started the Ugly Girls Club to fulfill a void that I felt needed to be filled for women who are under the radar, for women who feel invisible because of how they look, for women who've been treated like rejects, and emotionally abused because they're not attractive.
A few moments later.
An OkCupid study found that women find 80% of men unattractive. OkCupid looked at their users and came up with this chart. It says, if you look at the gray line, you can see that women rate a whopping 80% of men as worse looking than medium. That the average looking female believes that most men aren't hot enough for her, but she decides to message them anyway. Of how men rank women on the dating app versus how women rank men, and they're clearly, pretty different.
Now let's think about this for a second. Modern women are complaining about the ostracization of ugly women, when in fact, these same women believe 81% of men are ugly. Now we all know, in our society, there's nothing more invisible than an ugly man. However, men sleep with ugly women every day. Some of you are laying next to an ugly woman right now. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with some charity deep strokes every once in a while. Honestly, if most of us gave out some charity eggplant to these ugly women, there would be far less angry Kamishas and Karens roaming the streets. The Department of Motor Vehicles and the post office would be a glorious experience.
Chivalry is dead, and women killed it.
I really don't appreciate, and this is why chivalry is dead. This is why men don't want to do for us anymore, because the minute you start to not appreciate but expect, I'm not doing it for you. And I'm a woman and I feel that way. And I know men that feel that way. I don't have to do anything for you but respect you. I don't have to send you money. I don't have to spend money on you. I don't have to do any of that. That's something I want to do.
Chivalry is dead, and modern women should recognize when that Carnival cruise ship starts sinking, it's every man or woman for themselves. Men are only obligated now to save their wives, mothers, children, and kin under this new modern contract of equality. For we have heard you say multiple times,
I don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
And somebody let me know when men stopped being men. Because why is it that now I'm getting onto and I'm seeing the train filled with seated men while pregnant women are standing, while men are pushing past them to grab a seat, while children are standing, while ladies and women are standing, and these men are sitting down? When did it get like that? When did we get to this alternate universe where all the women are standing on trains while all these men are seated down? What in the sassy apocalypse is going on here? And it's something that's been burning my chest that I said I'm going to come and speak about, because I look around me. I look to my left, woman standing up. I look to my right, women standing up. I look around, women holding their children standing up. And I said, when did we get... I was literally looking at people, like looking at men scrolling on their phone, holding their backpacks on their lap. Like, when did we get to a world where...
This is what you wanted, isn't it?
But wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy. And although you will never be worthy of a monarch such as myself, the Lord Destro would suggest that you poor fools at least give oligarchy a try. So he, Destro,